Hey, good morning, everyone. This week we looked at shapes that artists use and how they draw those by placing them together to make flowers. And we looked at a very, very special artist named Klee, and we looked at how he arranged his shapes and moved them on his painting or his drawing so that he can make pictures of flowers. We spent the first part of the week working with drawing our flowers. We used three shapes. We used a circle, oval, and rectangle. And today I just wanted to show you guys another option, something that you can use to make more flowers. So I'm going to turn the camera and show you the materials that you will need for today. All right. So this is the example that I showed you last class. And we saw that by using those three shapes and arranging them on our paper, we can make a flower garden. For today, I want you to look around your home. Maybe there are some different kinds of found papers that you can use for this project. I do have my scissors, I do have my glue, and I'm going to show you what we call a collage. And this collage will be a little bit different than the drawing. So still working with the same subject, working with flowers. Different things you can find around your home. This is from a chocolate bar. I just kept this, dried it out, and so it's something that I can use. It's got a really shiny surface, a Klondike. That's my favorite ice cream. And then I found some different pieces of construction paper, different colors. If you don't have those, another thing you can do is look for magazines. Okay, magazines work really well. We can cut or tear our shapes out of these pages and then use them to glue down and make our picture. So just from my magazine, looking through, I find a red color there. I'm going to rip this paper out. Okay, and you got two options here. You can either try to tear it with your fingers, and I'll show you that now. When I tear, I want to keep my fingers very close together, and the line should be right in between my fingers. So I say quack, quack, and then rip, or quack, quack, and then tear. So I try to get, if I want to get this shape out, then I will be very careful as I can and going right around and try to make the shape of a circle. Okay, so I'll use this big bright shape for the inside of my circle. So again, no different than what we did the other day as far as arranging our shapes. We're just using different materials to do it. So I'm going to put that to the side. Now I can use this shape, glue it down here, and this can be my inside of my flower, that circle that we started with last class. So whenever you're putting the glue, make sure you go around the outside edges of your image, turn it over, and rub it so it sticks to the paper. So I'll put it right here, rub it. Now I can switch. You can do two things with the papers. You can either tear them, like I just showed you, to glue them down, or you could draw your shapes as well. So for this, I will draw the stem. So we worked with pretty thin rectangles last class when we drew it. And take my scissors and cut that out now. So again, if you don't have scissors, you can tear your shapes. If you do have scissors, you can work with those scissor skills. Whenever I'm cutting, I want that line to match up with the point of my scissor. So I'm making sure the tippity top of my scissors stay on that line. Got my shape, and now I can glue this down for the stem. There we go. It's coming around. Put some glue down the stem. Again, I'm not working with natural colors. I got yellow, reds, some wild colors. And that's okay, we don't mind that. Try something different. Okay, and now I've got to get all those ovals that go around my flowers. Okay, so now I'm going to be working with that shape. So just find my different papers. I told you I had this great metallic paper. So again, if it helps you, definitely you can draw the shapes out first. Maybe I'll do my do my ovals with the black marker. All right. And then take my scissors and I can cut those out. So I'm just going to cut this section first. And this is a pretty thin material. Actually, already ripped a little bit for me. That's all right. And just working on one hand. This hand is turning the paper while the other hand is cutting with the scissors. All right. So here's my oval. Now I can just start putting those out so they're ready to be glued. And just about done. Now you could add drawing to this. You could add a background, the grass with crayons or with markers. But the idea here today is that we're taking the same subject, which is a flower. Here are my petals all going around. And we're working with our shapes and arranging them. We're just changing the materials today. So instead of drawing, we're working with our scissor cutting skills, gluing, and then finally arranging. So here we go. As I go around, I could just add my petals like this. So I'm excited to see what you guys make as well. For this project, I understand not everybody will have materials at home to do this project. And if you don't, then this is just another great opportunity for you to make a second drawing. Okay, and just with the same ideas, with using our shapes and arranging, so that you're working with drawing your shapes and arranging them on your paper. And let's see, I can spread these out like this if I wanted and put another color in between. Okay, there's so many options when it comes to collage. So I could cut out a separate one and then do silver, purple, silver, purple, or I could use these purples for the leaves on my stem. So I could go like this, start making my flower. Okay, I could start making my colors of my stem like that. And again, I really do recommend younger kids draw the shapes out first on your paper before you cut them. Okay, I feel pretty confident with cutting these without drawing, but you guys may want to. So again, if you have material, start looking around your house, okay, for different kinds of papers that you could use. Newspaper works. I showed you magazines. I showed you food packaging. Lots of options around your house if you don't have construction paper. But you will need definitely some glue. Torn edges if you tear it, and scissors if you're going to get kind of a straight edge to your shapes. Have a great time, everyone. Hope you guys have a good time with this. It's just a really fun way to make a beautiful artwork. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.